Well, hello everybody. This is my first YouTube video. What can I say? I have Ehlers-Danlos Syndrome. It's a connective tissue disorder. It is genetic and it's progressive. What else can I say about it? I am disabled at 26. I'm actually waiting for disability to go through so I can get disability insurance. But I am technically deemed disabled and can no longer work. So what do I do with my time? Well, apparently this. I wanted to try to spread some awareness about Ehlers-Danlos Syndrome because it took me so long to get an answer, and I don't want anybody else to have to wait that long because it sucks. Quite frankly, it really does. You know, everybody thought I had arthritis for the longest time. Ever since I was 10 years old, I had knee problems, and I first went to the doctor. They said, "Oh, you have chondromalacia patella." And then in high school, I had shoulder problems, and they're like, "Oh, you know, your shoulder's inflamed." And then my senior year, I had hip problems, and they're like, "Oh, well, now it's chronic pain syndrome." I was tested for everything from lupus to Lyme's disease to rheumatoid arthritis to bone cancer even. Imagine that, being 17 and being told you might have cancer, bone cancer of all. And then, you know, I did physical therapy, I did this, I did that, I did the treatments, I was on narcotics, and then finally I said, screw it, I'm done, I don't want to do this anymore. And I ended up going through withdrawal from all the medication I was taking. And then for a couple of years, I just, you know, dealt with it, lived with it. And then when I was 21, I started getting pain again because, you know, I had a job and I had to commute, it was an hour commute, and it took me forever to get to work. And I started having lower back problems, so I went back to the doctor. And then I saw an orthopedist, and he did a bunch of tests again. Found out I was HLA-B27 positive, which is a gene, and it's mostly related to spondyloarthropathies. And so then I went through testing for ankylosing spondylitis, which is kind of opposite of Ehlers-Danlos. Spondylitis, ankylosing spondylitis, is when your back actually starts developing more and more bone, so your back becomes brittle and can break very easily. Ehlers-Danlos, on the other hand, is when your joints don't stay together. I have mild scoliosis from it because my vertebrae are so lax. Now I saw a rheumatologist after that, and basically she gave up. She said, "Well, you have me stumped." Again, you know, a couple of years later, I just deal with it. And then finally I come across a website called butyouDon'tLookSick.com. Check that website out. I will put it in my profile. It's butyouDon'tLookSick.com. And I talked to a couple of people, told them my symptoms, and like, "Oh, you sound like you could be hypermobile." And I looked at the pictures. Well, I can do all of those things. There are a bunch of things that people with Ehlers-Danlos can do. One of them is the thumb trick, which is, I'll show you. You put your thumb, let's see where it is, all the way down to your forearm. Another one is you can bend your pinkies back. Let's see, where's the camera? There, you can bend your pinkies back. Mine go pretty much all the way. Another one is, you know, you can touch the floor with your palms. There's a whole bunch of weird things you can do. It used to be called rubber man syndrome. And, you know, I got the information, went to my primary care, who's great, I love her, and she was like, "Oh yeah, this sounds definitely like you could have it." And I went to the geneticist, and here I am. Now trying to find the right pain management, and I'm in physical therapy again with braces, which I'm not actually wearing right now. I'll do another post about that. I have wrist splints, I have ankle splints, which are called AFOs, and WHOs, which are hand wrist orthosis and ankle foot orthosis. I'm getting an SI lock, which is a band to go around your pelvis so your pelvis stays together. And I'm getting a lumbar spine brace because my lumbar spine is completely flat. Well, I guess I've rambled on enough. So I will say goodbye. Thank you for watching.